Hammer on steel in a one-light town, smoke in my lungs, ash in my crown. I was born in a cold dust August. Mama named me for a saint she never knew. Raised up where the church bells rusted, where the judge drinks the same raw good as you. I learned sparks from my father's temper, how to bend hot iron until it screams. Now I shoot dead men's horses, they drag chains through my dreams. These are the blacksmith's blues, where the fire burns cold. I keep beating on the anvil, just shaping woes into ghosts. Every ring, every clang says a man can't chew. When the devil buys his dinner, you just sing the blacksmith's blues. Yeah, the blacksmith's blues. Sheriff brought me a bloody horseshoe, said, boy, make it fit like sin. There was red in the tread, dried and flaking like a guilty crooked grin. He said, some men ride, some get ridden. Said a star on my workbench grinned. Left a Bible with a bullet through it, told me, pray for what you did. These are the blacksmith's blues, where the fire burns cold. I keep beating on the anvil, just shaping woes into ghosts. Every ring, every clang says a man must choose between a rope and redemption. So I sing the blacksmith's blues. Oh, the blacksmith's blues. There's a horse out back, all shadow and bone, eyes like burned out midnight, breath like smoke. He paws that dirt like he knows my name, like he heard every lie I ever spoke. If I shoot that beast, he'll carry me on past the gallows and the graveyard use. If I stay, they'll string me by sunrise. Either way, I'm paying dues. These are the blacksmith's blues, and the coals burn low. I keep beating on the anvil while the dead line up in rows. Every ring, every clang sounds like bad news. If you ride through this town at sundown, you'll hear my blacksmith's blues. You'll hear my blacksmith's blues. Hammer on steel in a godforsaken town, smoke in my lungs as the gallows come down. Bleached out bones on a dead-end road, buzzard circle like they already know. Dust in my teeth, rust in my veins, name on a warrant sleeping in the ditches where the lost crawling. I drag my gold down this busted blacktop truth. God, don't ride these roads with my trench rat blues. Bottle in the footwell, warm as a curtain. Hymns on the radio, all learned in reverse. Headlights flicker like a final smoke, grin in a rear view of every man I broke. I got these trench rat blues crawling under my skin, yeah. Sleeping in the ditches where the lost crawling. I drag my gold down this busted blacktop truth. God, don't ride these roads with my trench rat blues. Gravel in my prayers, mud on my tongue, judging my mirror saying, boy, you're done. If heaven's at the state line, hell's this line of dirt. Every mile I steal just digs me deeper in the earth. I got these trench rat blues crawling under my skin, sleeping in the ditches where the lost crawling. Oh, they crawl. I drag my ghost down this busted blacktop tree. World don't miss a soul with these trench rat blues. Motel sign, half lit, half dead. Room key weighing more than my head. Ashtray full of names I won't say. One more mile between me and yesterday. Rises on the wrong side, headlights cut through my shame. Every mile marker feel like somebody calling my name. I keep driving through the dark tide, praying sin washes clean in the rain. Dust rises on the wrong side, I ride it anyway. Backseat ghosts talk in my ear, say turn around, boy, you ain't welcome here. Glove box gun sleeps next to a ring, both gotta shine, both don't mean a thing. Feel blacktop turns to gray. Those houses on the wrong side, headlights cut through my shame. Every mile I'm up, I feel like somebody carving my name. I keep driving through the dark tide, pressing washes clean in the rain. Those houses on the wrong side, I'll ride it anyway. Ride it anyway. Rust on the tailgate, blood on the chrome, sweat on the steering wheel, nowhere feels like home. Hound in the rear view, eyes like burning coal. Bible on the dash, but I already sold my soul. Muzzle, mud, and metal, grinding through this ghostland night. Got a trunk full of trouble and a heart that don't turn right. Blacktop eats my secrets, headlights drag my sins in white. Muzzle, mud, and metal, howling down the edge of life. Shot glass in my glove box, names carved in my skin. Graveyard on the county line calls me like a guilty king. Rain hits like gravel on a rusted, busted hood. Every mile I put behind me feels like one more where I stood. Muscle, mud, and metal, grinding through this ghostland night. Got a trunk full of trouble and a heart that don't turn right. Blacktop eats my secrets, headlights drag my sins in white. Muscle, mud, and metal, howling down the edge of light, yeah. Engine prays and gasoline, smoke spells out my name. If the law don't finally catch me, the river's gonna stake its claim. Muscle, mud, and metal, grinding through this ghostland night. Got a trunk full of trouble and a heart that don't turn right. Blacktop eats my secrets, headlights drag my sins in white. Muscle, mud, and metal, I disappear beyond the lights, oh Lord.